I transplanted 5 of the citrus trees I got from Mike, and I'm shooting this video so he can see them. This is the smallest Thai tree or Thai tri. Had very few leaves on it, and as you can see there's quite a bit of new growth. This was the one that was in a pot, doing very well. Seems to like this spot. This is a slope here, so it drains very well. You can see I have the ceanothus, and if they like it, then because they need well draining soil, then this guy sure does. So he's been doing pretty well. Gets some good, morning, midday sun. Gets kind of spared from the hottest afternoon sun, but quite a bit of space here for him to grow. And eventually he'll be growing underneath the trachea. Well, I guess he is right now, but so there's the first one, Thai tree or Thai tri. On to number 2. This is the Morton citrange. This one was dug from the ground. I felt like I got a pretty good, if not all of the roots off of it, and it is pushing new growth. You can see it right at the top there. Just, making sure it gets watered, but this particular one gets full sun all day, not a lick of shade, ever. So, Morton citrange. See how that one does with time. This was the other Thai tri. This one had virtually no leaves. Came with some volunteers. I dug this one up. Felt like I got a good amount of root on it. But since I've had it, you can see it's been putting out quite a bit of new growth up here as well. It is getting blasted, gets some evening shade, but the rest of the time it gets sun. But quite a few new leaves coming out on this one all over the place, so hopefully this one fleshes out nicely. This is the Citramello. Sorry, I'm wrong. This is the yuzu. This is the second yuzu. I have not seen any new growth on it, but I'm making sure I water it. This one gets no shade ever. Just a little bit of burning on some of the tender new growth, but I did trim it just to take a few of the branches off so it didn't lose as much water, and to give it a little bit more shape. This one I dug out of the ground and would have liked to have gotten a larger, I got a pretty big root ball, but would have liked to have gotten more, but so far is looking good. And here is the Citramello. Exact same situation. This one was a bigger one, dug it out of the ground. Would have liked to have gotten a bigger root ball, but seems to be doing well. I did just kind of trim it a little bit, not too much, less than 10%. And as you can see, it's looking quite well. This one here might get a little bit of early morning shade. Unlikely, but maybe a little bit from this trachea. So this one gets full sun from early morning until dark, and the newer leaves all look good. I can't remember if these were being kind of eaten before or after, but so far we're doing pretty good, and we may as well continue the tour. Here's my own yuzu. This manzanita is just blown up. So my own yuzu that I've had, you can see it's got a very nice, compact, very full appearance this year, and there are fruit in here, but they're on the back side. It's kind of hard to see them. So yuzu number 2, my original one. This one's been here. I think this is coming up on its 3-year anniversary. Looking really good, never bothered by winter. And finally, my flying dragon Poncirus trifoliate. It dropped all its fruit again. So I don't know. Can't seem to win with this one. Looks good though. It's very compact. Had this one for a number of years, and this location is probably coming up on its 3rd. And then I do have an Ichang lemon inside that I'm probably going to wait until next year to plant out. So that's the tour of my citrus. The first 5 you saw were from Mike. So Mike, thank you again. And as you can see, they all look good. So fingers crossed they continue to look good.